Hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Wild Arms 2, and before I deal with the first four Diablo Pillars, no, I don't want to go back on the Valeria Chateau. I want to head to Maria. I mean, Brad's back from the dead, so yeah, I want to be able to update some things about him. And not just him. So yeah, it's got five personal skill points, so let's up his magic defense. Alright, he's one level away from getting that up even more. Alright, let's see. Luca, I still need one more level and I can max out their respective defenses I've been trying to keep powered up. Let's see, next is, I think, magic. I should have an extra crest. And I do. But what should I go for first? I mean, high magic seems pretty expensive, but and yeah, the debuff spells are even more expensive, so I think I'll start with I think I'll start with High Vortex. And yeah, let's go to the arm shop. Yeah, before I start reloading, I want to power up this railgun. I think I'll just go with one more bullet and just try and pump the rest into attack power. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to get more expensive. And I might as well reload. I also forgot about Ashley's Shock and Slide. I'm not going to touch that for now. I don't know if I want to. I don't think it's going. It might end up being more powerful than the multi-blast, but I don't think I need to power it up much, if at all. Just kind of wanted to focus on the railgun. And next, actually, I want Silverland Castle. Yeah, I actually want to put Kennen in the lead. Actually, I was supposed to go the other way. Yeah, teleporting to Silverland Castle puts the hovercraft right near Golgotha Prison. And I kind of want to have a look right about here. I think it's around here somewhere. There it is. You figure something that's sticking out of the ground would be easier to spot. But it's Diablo Pillar Antenora. Yeah, each of the pillars is, of course, going to be named after each member of the Cocytus Group. So, yeah, what I want to do to start off is run into some new enemies. Alright, this is Balfon. I think I want to actually, Luca should be fine here. What I want to do is move Brad out for Tim. Don't think they have anything special to steal, but they should be weak to trying to remember what they're weak to. Yeah, I want to go Multi-Blast on the other Alphas, and yeah, let's get break on the other Palphon. Alright, it wasn't... Oh, I think it was water that they're weak to. Oh, poison injection. Great. Tim's poisoned. Alright, that connected on both. Yeah, and in my test run, I didn't run into these guys in a group of 4, so... Here's that part. But I do get an antidote at least. And that's just one of the new enemies you can run into here. Yeah, let me pop an antidote on Tim. And let's make our way up the Diablo Pillar. Because there's going to be 4 of these. They're very similar and here's 2 more new enemies, and both these were ones that were listed in one of the guys I was looking up. Harvestman and Necromancer, so I think for Tim, I want first aid. Ashley, attack the Harvestman, and Lilka. Oh wait, Necromancer you can steal big berries from, I think. Yeah, let me switch out Ashley for Cannon. Oh wait, Cannon's luck is normal, Tim's is good, Loka's good. Oh! Everyone's good or worse, so, yeah, I'll stick with first aid. Cannon can pickpocket the Necromancer, and Lilka, I'm just going to use Flame on Harvestman. I believe they're both weak to light. I never got a chance to test out Turn Undead. Yeah, but here's the thing. Necromancer can command the Harvestman to attack and summon more. Alright, so what I want to do with Tim is try out Turn Undead. I don't think Cannon would do enough damage to finish the Necromancer. Oh, you got Spiral Typhoon. Oh, I forgot you had a group attack. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I was right. Cannon wasn't going to do enough damage. Yep, Necromancer's undead, so Turn Undead will work. Of course, there's one other enemy that I fought here, but it's also listed in a different Diablo Pillar, so I'm probably not going to go out of my way to find it. Alright, so yeah, we got ourselves a puzzle. And the key to this is, see how this platform raised up? Gotta do that for all 16 blocks while at the same time being able to... well, being able to exit. And with that, we can now leave. Well, move up. You have to set yourself in between the two. Well, within one of the 2 blocks. Alright, now let's get going. And also gotta remember, luckily it identifies which floor you're on based on the northernmost wall. Alright, I'm going to test your memory. I'm going to test your memory. Memorize the correct pattern. Yeah, we got a game of concentration, and I kind of want to be able to identify which is the right answer based on... I'll likely get this wrong at some point, so I hope I can remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's the same as the test run. So if I remember right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one's 5. After that is 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I would say feel free to write the answer down on something, but it appears to be the same the first time every time. And let's continue working our way up the pillar. Alright, Verge story. Alright, so... there's a funky pink cloud here, so... Alright. I am prepared. You plan to not let us go? Sorry, pal. Nothing you do will work because I've got magical powers. Magic is a power that can do anything. Can it give you confidence? I'm going to be able to do it all too, just like my older sister. The fact that you're here and she's not suggests otherwise. But it's time for a new boss. Meet the humanoid Mirage Prism. Alright, so yeah, I think the way I want to start is... Actually, I want to try Sonic Claw on the chest first. I need to test for weakness. Cannon, I want you to pickpocket, and I think for Lilka, I'm trying to remember what I need to watch out for with this Prism. Alright, so it just deals damage to all allies. Let's see, I think what I want to do is... I want to get quick on Tim. I mean, Cannon's already fast enough. Alright, got the lucky card from the chest. Alright, go Sonic Claw. Oh. And as we got Curly and Buster. Alright, next, Tim, First Aid, Cannon, Pickpocket the Prism, and now I remember I should be using Lucky Card here. And how could you fail me? Oh, I forgot to boost her luck. That's why. Yeah, so yeah, let's do this again. Alright, I want to try Spark on the chest. Alright, I got the mini carrot. Cannon's job is done. Cold Ray Gimlet. Oh yeah, Death Attack. Alright, Tim. I probably didn't need to cast Quick on Tim. Or anyone for that matter. Let's see. I got enough to do Wire Fist. And Lilka... I have enough to try High Vortex, but I know it's not weak to wind. Well, wind. So I'm gonna try Flame. Try and mirror if this thing had a weakness or not. Guessing not. Yeah, Tim, first aid. Cannon, let's go. Let's go Vortex Cut, and I guess I can have Loka start using Hype Weapon on Cannon. I just think the frequency at which Prism keeps using group attacks is keeping me from switching Cannon out. It's never Cold Ray Gimlet. Let's try another Vortex Cut. And yeah, if I'm right, Hype Weapon can stack up to 3 times. Alright, everyone's conditioned green, so yeah, let's... Alright, let's... Yeah, I'm gonna go get 2 with Arc Kick. And... I think one more Hype Weapon onto Cannon ought to do it. Maybe I should just be attacking physically, because... Oh, there's Tidal Wave. Yeah, it has nothing but group attacks. Whoa, that is a lot of damage. Alright, Tim... Actually, come to think of it, I'm gonna try Dark Star on the chest. Cannon just physical attack. Lilka, let's Mystic a Big Berry. Oh, I found his weakness is darkness. Tim first aid. Cannon. Yeah, let's try another vortex cut, and I'll have Lilka Mystic the Dark Ring this time. Yeah, now I can confirm that Hype Weapon doesn't affect, well, Cannon's, any of Cannon's skills. Good dodge there, Lilka. Alright, now I want to, wait a minute. Make sure, alright, this is the dark one, so yeah, I might as well have Tim combine, Cannon attack, and have Lilka Mystic the Dark Ring again. Yeah, if I had remembered that prison was weak to dart, this could have gone a lot quicker. Yeah, look at the damage I did to this thing with negative zone. Alright, 15,000 experience in Gala thanks to the lucky card. Alright, and I'm sorry I went through that. Almost everyone's level 30 now, except for Brad, I think. Alright, now we can move on, and while I'm at it, the monster dropped an Azure Vest. I believe that's for beating its chest, and that's going to go to Lilka. Yeah, let's continue on. And yes, Brad's the only one who's not level 30 yet. So let's continue going up. I just want to clear this pillar in one episode. And there's the monster I was looking for, that I was hoping to find in this pillar, Oki. Alright, so with Tim, I want first aid. Actually, I don't need Cannon in the party for this one, so I'll move Ashley in. What I want is Tim to use first aid, Ashley to go accelerator attack, because OKP will try to steal your items. And I might as well go with freeze on the Balfon. Alright, so I know accelerator outspeeds first aid. Oh, I didn't do enough. Yep, those bugs are weak to ice. I wonder if I should just use ice on all the bugs in this game. It's not following Pokemon logic. I guess it's a logic, nonetheless. Yeah, I want to go accelerator attack on the OKP and, yeah, freeze those, well, put those bugs on ice. Gotta figure Balfon is a typing that's also weak to ice. Can't just be a pure bug. And now Brad's level 30. Oh, and I got a revive fruit. I forget which enemy drops it. But I think we can figure that out now. Alright, that's Ard's final form. Arms Killer. Yeah, Balfon, weak to ice. They drop antidotes. Oh, it must have been the Okie Pete. Alright, the Doppelganger must be heads. Alright, Harvestman. They can drop Bust. I've never seen one dropped before, so I don't know if that's a throwable item or not. Alright, there's Mashushu. There's Necromancer with the big berry. Yeah, it's Okie Pete's who drop revive fruits. And they're weak to earth. And next is, well, a save point if you need it. And we're up to the 5th floor, so we're almost at the top. And actually, I want to put... Actually, I want Ashley in the lead. Okay, game. No more encounters, please. It's time to move on to what I consider the worst of the puzzles in Antenor's Diablo Pillar. If you move the wrong switch, you have to do it again. Go for it. Alright, I'll show the first attempt and then show the successful one. So, yeah, there is a red switch you gotta watch out for. If you hit it, the puzzle resets itself. But what's worse is the switch will move every time you get the answer wrong. So this can be an annoying puzzle if you're playing on the PS1 or even a PS3 version. Yes, I got it right on the first try. Yeah, of course, the odds incrementally increase every time you hit a switch. Again, that switch moves around at random. And we're close to the top. Yeah, once you see 6, you know you're near the top. Yeah, let me go in the middle. And next, I want to put Cannon in the party. Oh, she has bad luck now. Tim has best luck. And actually, come to think of it, I will be putting... I'll put Brad in. Yeah, let's take Fingalon off of Cannon and put it onto Brad instead. And now I want to use the tiny flowers on him. Yeah, why did my mages have to be the ones with the best luck? Alright, so yeah, just gotta be sure to walk to the right and try and consistently rotate your camera to the right and you'll eventually get to the top. Get out of my way. We got a pillar to destroy. Though she's an Odessa officer, the Odessa officer, if possible, I'd rather not fight that woman. I mean, she did try to kill Vincefeld a few episodes ago. You're so naive. I have my reasons for being here and am ready to die if I must. Well, what are those reasons? I mean, we could finish Vincefeld off together if you join us. So, you're saying you won't retreat. He's watching because Vincefeld's watching. Who's watching because Vincefeld's watching? Is it the mysterious person that's been funding the Odessa? How admirable of you. But if you attack, we have no choice but to respond. We'll give it our best shot. And it's boss time against Antinora. Vinceveld is watching me stand here on the battlefield. Does he have hidden cameras in this tower? Well, in this pillar. So, to meet his expectations, I will have to fight you. I'm not protecting the Diablo Pillar. I'm protecting the feelings in my heart. Wait, I know you got a thing for Vinceveld and you still want to kill him, but everything started that day. It was all for the feelings in my heart. Now come. No. What kind of feelings do you have, Antinora? Yeah, I'm going to start with a first aid. Brad, I want you to pickpocket Antinora, and I kind of want to get protect on Brad too. Oh wait, I just remembered. I should use a different spell with... and the pickpocket fails. Alright, so... what I want to do next is... yeah, Tim first aid, Brad keep pickpocketing, and Lilka... it's Rise and Shine I wanted. I forgot she still has a pheromone, which can put you to sleep. There we go, I got a tiny flower. I gotta wonder if... whoa. Alright, this isn't good for Tim. I'm going to have to use first aid here. And actually, before I do that, I want to switch Brad to Arusulato. Yeah, Tim, use first aid. Brad, I want you to lock on with... the anti-missile cluster. And Lilka... yeah, I gotta use Restore on Tim. Alright, good work, Brad. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing as last round, except this time I'm going to have Brad use a physical attack. And Lilka is going to be restoring herself. Oh, she's using a pheromone more. Alright, good physical damage there from Brad. Yeah, more first aid. Alright, Brad, let's go for the anti-monster cluster again, and Lilka. Yeah, in this case, I do want... it's Rise and Shine on Tim. Wait, I know there's something I forgot to do. if Antinora survives, I'll use it next round. And she did, so yeah, first aid. Brad, you use a physical attack. And Lilka, I haven't used it yet, so let's use a lucky card. Brad, sure took your time. You gotta remember, she's part of the Odessa. It's okay to hit terrorists. Yeah, the problem with the railgun is it takes 99 FP to get to. And it's not entirely accurate. Yeah, I might as well try High Vortex with Lilka since she has the FP to do it. He has some good damage. Oh, a Pheromon. Again. And Tim's now has ability block and down hard. Alright, so yeah. Alright, I need Tim to use a big berry on himself. Brad to attack, and I need a restore. I need to restore Tim. I forgot to put the clear chime in I think the memo pin on my healers. I probably should have gone with Ashley here. Alright, Tim, first aid, Brad, lock on, anti-monster cluster, and Lilka. Let's go with quick since I know Antinora is actually faster than Brad. I hope this is the final blow. It's not. Alright, Tim, first aid. Brad. Lock on Bazooka this time. And Lilka. You know what? I might as well show Saber. It's a non-elemental attack, so it ought to do some damage. Oh, Brad's now faster than Lilka. And down goes Antinora. And Tim's level 31. Lilka's Cannon and Ashley. Only Brad didn't get level 31. And I got a War Respite. It's over. It's all going to be over now. The pain that has been concealed in my heart has finally been given form. Wait, what pain? I need for him to see how I look right now. I need Vincefeld to see. Why is that? And down goes our first Diablo Pillar. 1 down, 3 to go. Are you in Vinceville? Lilka, I know you're at that age where you're curious. And Tim would start to be. But yes, they are. You're too young to notice. Me and that man? You make me laugh. You've got it all wrong. It's the opposite. I despise that man. I want revenge. Wait. So... I know you wanted to kill Vincefeld, but... what's this about revenge? Revenge? Then why'd you... yeah, why are you part of Odessa if you want revenge on Vincefeld? Both my mother and father were killed by that man. They were killed just because they were connected to the Slayheim royal family. So Vincefeld was helping the SLA before he betrayed them. So were they killed before Vincefeld's betrayal? That man Vincefeld who led the Slayheim Liberation Army, he killed my parents. But my powers alone weren't strong enough to destroy that man. You know, you got pretty close to him and he still was able to snuff you out. Maybe you should have joined us instead of joining the Odessa. So you joined forces with the enemy. It makes no sense. Exactly, Cannon. Exactly. Didn't I already tell you? This is my revenge. I need you to explain how this is your revenge. This was the biggest revenge I could take on the man who took everything from me. So, I mean, not being able to kill him wasn't revenge, but... yeah, Tim is as dumb-headed as I am. I did everything I could to get that man to love me. All the sins I committed, all the pain I suffered, was to steal his heart. Wait, so... your idea of revenge was to make him fall in love with you? Vincent came seeking my heart and my body. I don't think he cares about your heart, Antonora. I have come to occupy a large place in his heart. If he snuffed you out before you did this, I don't think he has a place in his heart for you anymore, Antonora. Yeah, Brad is dumbfounded too. What will happen to his heart if I am destroyed by you all? He'll find someone else. I can imagine the expression on his face when he hears I have been destroyed. But you said he was watching you! He's going to know you've been destroyed already! I think Antonora lost it. By stealing his valuable me, I get my revenge. So your revenge is to leave Vincefeld heartbroken over you dying? Revenge. I still believe she has strong feelings for Vincefeld. Yeah, I'm thinking Vincefeld didn't have those feelings for Antonora. To love and to hate are flip sides of the same coin. It's giving form to gaining strength from one's strong desires. I wonder which one I am. I can't really tell. Well, I think you got great love for your sister, but... yeah... I think Antonora kind of lost the plot, and... it may be the dumbest revenge plot I've heard. And wait a minute, there's an item here now that I can look around with Cannon. And here we get a Vitality Apple. Yeah, I think this is the only item I can collect from here. There's one that looks like it's near Baskar Village, and the other one... is past the Diablo Pillar. But I can't quite reach it. I think it's in the ocean somewhere. Or in that landmass. Wait a minute, I might as well teleport to Baskar. See if I can get close. Nope, I cannot. I think it's in the ocean somewhere, so... Yeah, might as well make my way back to Silverland. And who knows, I might run into that one enemy. Well, there's an enemy in the ocean I didn't run into. Yeah, the hovercraft can be a bit adventurous to navigate. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there's a sign here. Here lies the mouth of the Cocytus River. Keep it clean, no littering. Yeah, all that for a sign, and... Alright, so what I'm going to do in between episodes is... Well, I might as well teleport to where... Well, to the town of Maria. And end the episode here. And next time, I'll be tackling another Diablo Pillar. So, until then, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. So remember to stay safe, and do try to be kind to each other, everyone. Thanks, and catch you later.